Hi guys, welcome to Me Time. And today on our series in learning to look after self, I'm here with Berenice. Hi Berenice.
Hey, Josie.
And Berenice is a beautician and she is going to educate us in what to look for when you're getting your lash extensions done. It's a pleasure to be here. And Berenice has been doing my lashes for a while now and she is fantastic. And when I came here first, what is struck to me, it was that there was a lot of things about lashes that I didn't know and I didn't know was important, and you brought awareness to me on that area. Can you explain to the people viewing us now, what do you do at the Little Lash Lab?
Okay, what we do to start with, there's a
Yes.
lot we do in the lab,
Yeah.
in our very little lab. Okay, to start with, we want to give you a little bit of education and we need to also get to know you a little bit. So we have a client consent form. So I will go through this with the client as soon as you get here. There are things that I need to know. Some people can't get lash extensions. So there are contraindications that we need to be aware of because we need it to be a very safe practice.
And there's not a lot of regulation in New Zealand. We are from New Zealand, guys. There's not a lot of regulations in New Zealand around beauty, isn't it?
No.
I have never ever encountered, look how cute it is. I have never encountered a person like a beautician that actually did this with me when I was getting my lashes done, and I was really impressed.
It's a bit scary.
I was really impressed. That's good. So you offer different service in the lash area. I don't know how to call it in the lash field.
Yeah.
Different types of lashes, and there is something that you explained to me that I wasn't aware of. When you were doing my lashes, you do them singular because you leave my baby lashes to be growing so you can refill the next, isn't it? Why is that?
Okay, yeah. You've got lashes in different stages of growth. I won't go through all the fancy names for them and confuse everybody, but you've got your baby lashes. So, so baby lashes, then your sort of toddler, child lashes, then you've got your teen lashes, then you have your adult lashes, the really nice long ones. Those ones are not going to last probably too much longer because they're going to gradually shed. We shed between 2 and 5 lashes per eye per day. If we were not to properly separate your lashes, if we let some baby lashes that we would not normally put an extension on, if we were to get them stuck to that teenage lash or that adult lash, then when that lash, the more mature lash, is ready to naturally shed, it's going to then pull that baby out with it. That means that baby's not going to grow to maturity and you won't be able to get an extension.
So is that why some people, and myself included in the past, get lashes done and you feel like when you take them off, they're gone? You're like, what happened to my lashes? I don't have any lashes left anymore.
Yeah, there's 2 reasons. So that can be one of the reasons. So it can be that we've had damage. We've been to a lash tech that was not properly isolating the lash. And so we've had early fallout. And if that happens over a long period of time, the hair follicle each time will get smaller and smaller, and then you'll end up with no hairs there. Just like the over plucking back from the 90s.
Yes, the brows, isn't it?
The brows, over plucking the brows. That's why eventually.
I'm glad I was a kid on the 90s.
Yeah, I wasn't too badly affected, but I was a bit affected.
Yeah.
Quite a bit older. Yeah, so that is one reason, is from poor lash extension practice in the past. But the other main reason is that we get so used to having these beautiful extensions on. They're so black. We notice them as soon as they are gone. If we get them removed, oh my goodness, all of a sudden
you feel naked.
Yeah, completely
naked.
I don't have it on right now and I feel nude.
Yeah. It's a shame you can't do it on yourself.
Oh my goodness, that is actually why I started. I'm so embarrassed to say I started in this industry because I wanted to learn how to do my own lashes. I had no idea that you can't do your own. It is not possible. It's not possible for me to be behind my head with 2 sets of tweezers. It's not possible. But I ended up loving the industry, loving the service. So.
And I do notice that when you're doing like Berenice here, she's such a perfectionist that I actually say to her, you know, it doesn't need to be perfect, but she gets every single little lash, and until it's not good enough, it's not done.
Yes, and so I say that I charge by the hour. I pretty much do. That's how my pricing works. But if I don't have a client straight away, if I've had a cancellation or something, then I just forget about the time and I just keep on going because I want it to be perfect.
There's a lot of good that you touch on the subject of price, because there's a lot of prices out there that are discounted and deals out there that are heavily discounted, and you go, oh, I want to do my lash. I did that once and my eyes were glued together. But price is important, isn't it? Because what you're actually getting is quality of lashes. Shall we show your little lashes that you have there? You're getting quality of lashes and glue, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of differences in the quality of lashes and in the glue. Something to mention, because a lot of people don't realize. So that's classics. That is just one extension, one lash extension per natural lash.
Okay,
that's
so those are called classics.
Yes. There's all different
And
classics.
they look really real. Like when my extensions are falling because it's shredding, I look here and it's apart from being long, it looks like my real lashes.
Yeah. Well, that's the idea. We don't want them looking fake.
Now these ones are?
So those are light volume. So Russian volume. The difference between...
Where's the Brazilian volume?
I know, you need to come up with one. So that is just 2 to 3 extensions that we make into a fan, which we do at the time that you're there. We individually will pick them up a special way, fan them out, dip them in the glue, have your lash isolated with our left hand if we're right-handed.
Using both hands, isn't it?
Always using
Talk
both.
About coordination.
Yeah. It takes a while for us to actually get the muscle memory working on that one. Yeah, so that's the light volume. Then we've got my favorite, which is the one that you now love.
Yes.
This is our Hollywood volume. It's Russian volume, as in we make our fans from, that's 0.06 of a millimeter in diameter, so that's tiny. So I can do up to seven little individual lashes in a fan. They're super soft.
So just so you guys understand, when she means fan, they are soft, they're fine, and she fans, you're fanning them out, right? So you'll be like 2 or 3 lashes per real lashes.
For the light volume, but for this can go up to 7.
7, and they fan out. So you have those beautiful butterflies later on, opening and closing, without looking heavy. And it's like,
they're not heavy, and they actually hug. We're taught the way of putting them on is so that the base of the lash, and if you kind of need to have magnifying glasses on to really see it properly, it's like a little line. And then we want to wrap that around your natural lash. When it wraps, it's hugging your natural lash, and then your retention is brilliant because your points of contact, it's all the way around. So these stay on better.
A little bit more vavavoom.
Then you go mega.
Mega, okay.
So
it's still very fine and very light. They're darker, right?
They're darker purely because there's so many of them per fan. So the individual lash extension is 0.03 of a millimeter in diameter. Okay, so that's so tiny. Sorry, that's just my little
okay.
They're so tiny and lightweight that we can actually put up to 15 of these per natural lash.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's an awesome technique that I was taught through Lashbox LA, did training through them. And it just the way that we taught it just blooms out into this beautiful bouquet, and then we wrap the base around your natural lash. They are super lightweight.
Oh well, so I am getting today my favorite, which is
It was the Hollywood volume.
yeah,
Was that
the
one?
Brazilian volume. Okay,
Okay,
we're
we're
renaming
changing
this.
Love it.
The Brazilian volume, and you guys gonna get to see how Berenice applies this, and then we're gonna fast forward and show you the after result and how to look after your lashes so they do last much longer, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. This is a shampoo. Just like you get shampoo in your eyes when you're doing your hair, it's going to sting. So we don't want it getting in your eyes.
So this is a specific shampoo for lashes, isn't it?
It is. There are a whole lot of different ones on the market. I've found all the ones that I've used are all really, really good. So I don't think it matters too much which one it is that people use. But we are now stocking our own in salon.
Okay, so people can purchase that after they have done their lashes to look after their lashes, right?
Yes. Now, normally this is quite a quick process, but because you've needed to have your eye makeup on for purposes of filming, it's going to take a little bit longer. Cleaning your lashes is so important.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we need all the oils to be off them, otherwise
Okay,
the
so
going to attach.
Sometimes I'm scared of cleaning them and losing them.
Don't, no, because you are going to lose them more likely if you don't clean them. I know that that's what it seems like because I get lash extensions and you don't want to touch them. You just love them so much. You just don't want to touch them. But no, you have to touch them or your oils in your skin, it's going to break the bond down. But still clean them because nastiness can happen when you don't clean them. There's all sorts of eye diseases, there's mites. You need to clean your lashes. There's mites, there's creepy crawly things that nobody wants that. Okay. This is the least favorite part for I think every single one of my clients is getting the iPads put on. They don't feel great. But when you get them off, it feels brilliant.
And you taught me about the bruises, right?
Yeah, you can get a bruised eye.
Mm-hmm. And how to avoid it as well. So that's why when we do the other eye, I have to hold one eye. So I'm not so if you constantly open your eye with the pad, you'll bruise your eyes.
Because they move.
Yeah.
Every time you open your eyes, the pads will move up and that moves closer into your eye and it has all sorts of problems. So just... No, that's okay. You can keep it shut for now before you've got an iPad there. So, yep, just get you to look up. And we're going to just place the iPad down close. Beautiful. Now, don't open that eye and then it won't ride up. That's beautiful. Okay, so now hold. Yeah, it didn't matter with this one. Because when it's got no iPad on it, it's not a problem. But now, yeah, just make sure you only hold your lid because if you get oils from your skin, it's all right.
And then we'll contaminate the lashes.
Yep, get oil on your lashes. Okay, look up with this side. Yep, close. Beautiful. And now if we just keep them closed, and I will do my magic.
Magic.
I'm just going to put a little bit more cleanser on that eye.
Because I touch it with my greasy hands.
Yeah. Just to be sure.
Hello guys, and this is me with my eyelashes done. Wow. Sorry about the lighting. It is late. We start this late. And Berenice, thank you so much. She's a perfectionist, guys. I'm pretty sure it was looking good ages ago, but she makes sure every lash is done and it's nice and safe. Where can people find you if they are in Auckland and they want to look glamorous with this, not Russian, Brazilian volume? And it's not, there is a difference. Berenice was explaining to me, it's not the mega volume. What is the difference between the mega volume and this?
So this was the mega volume. So that's when we have even a tinier diameter extension and we have up to 15 per natural lash. With Russian volume, you have a wider diameter lash, still tiny, but it's a wider diameter and you have less in a fan, so less per natural lash. So for Hollywood volume, we were mentioning before, we can have up to 7, possibly even more with really, really strong lashes. But you have extremely fine lashes. They're really light, so if we put too many on, they will just weigh down. So with your ones, we only did 3 and 4 maximum. So they still look amazing.
Oh, they do. They do.
People...
Who needs makeup when you have these, guys?
I'm on Facebook as well, the Little Lash Lab, and the littlelashlab.com. It's in the process of being updated at the moment with my pricing and my services. So best thing is to go to Instagram, and on there in my bio you'll see a booking tab.
So on your website they can book you.
They can just go to the booking at the top. There's the booking tab, so just go there and it will take you to my scheduling app. And it will have all the services and prices and instructions of what you need to do before you come in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how you can find me.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks, Josie.
Thank you.
This is how we usually say goodbye to clients too, but
yeah,
Josie
the Brazilian way. The Brazilian way. You gotta touch.
Absolutely.
You can't just wait. Okay, thank you.
All right, thanks, Josie.
And guys, take the time aside to look after yourself and look great and feel great.